Para may ano ka. May...
Good morning. It is 8 a.m. I forgot to film for a week. So I'm just going to organize my thoughts on a little life and I will get back to you. To the grocery to get some yogurt. To talk about this book entails the intricate lives of 4 college best friends, which exudes depravity, melancholia, although they do find solace and meaning in their found family, which is them, as well as with other people. So the book starts with the main protagonist, Jude, and his friend Willem, who is a struggling actor at the time. They have been denied an apartment because of insufficient funds. They are struggling while the richer ones are JB and Malcolm. JB is an underperforming receptionist who makes his art, his projects in secret during his work, and Malcolm is an architect who is trying to just win his parents' attention. Although the synopsis of this book, if you have read it, primarily gives us the impression that the plot of the story is focused or circles on the lives of 4 best friends, the 4 of them. The central focus is actually Jude's life, but of course it is also affecting Willem's, Malcolm's, and JB's lives. So although the plethora of struggles that all of them face have been conveyed in this book, that although one of them or more have become aware of, some things could also be amiss. This book also explores how the bonds in friendship is somehow controlled by the love for a certain friend and the hurt that could be caused by the same individual, which is why I think the characters reacted the way they did. So I'm not gonna spoil too much. I'm not gonna spoil anything. This also makes you realize how the people you meet, especially during the adolescent stage, are the people that are with you even as you have already grown apart. They are engraved in everything that you do and in words that you speak. These are just people who have helped mold your identity. So it's very hard to forget these people. And also why I think that we feel a sense of nostalgia whenever we try to remember memories from the past. And also why I think it hurts the most whenever there are friendship breakups. I've also realized here how one of the characters, I'm not gonna say who, keeps pushing people away because of his fear of being hurt, of course caused by his past, and we do understand it here why. Even though those people around him are just, you know that they have good intentions with this guy, he keeps pushing these people away and draws people who are bad for him because he thinks that is what he deserves. That's actually what makes me a bit frustrated with this certain character, and it's not like I can blame him or anything. It makes it harder for him to decide what's best, which people to trust, which people he shouldn't. That's basically, I think, what I can give you without spoiling this book. There's this other friend as well who had succumbed to substances. It is implied there that it is influenced by a certain person, and this person somehow haunts him and stalking, I guess, and is somehow forcing him to do stuff that he doesn't want to do, and he's always just there, which is taking a toll on his mental and physical health. And the other friends are like, no, get away from this guy, let us help you. But he insists on, he's just too scared. He's too scared to run away from that guy, to run away from whatever situation he's in. Everything is just easier said than done. Makes us realize or remember how it's hard. It's a hard topic. It's very dense text-wise, and also its themes. One character has physical incapabilities which hinders him from trusting himself enough or loving himself. He does these things to himself. I don't know if I can say it here. There are also topics of SA and PA. Some subplots are also very controversial, especially very wicked depictions of the Catholic Church. I think that if your faith isn't as strong as you think it is, it might just make you think, but you just have to remember that this is a work of fiction. It is a literary fiction, one that you should not just read without being stable mentally and being just open-minded. The focus of this book isn't that. It's an entirely different friendship and yourself, a person's view of themselves, trust, family, and what your main takeaway should be after reading this book is just whatever happened in your past shouldn't be the main driver of your present and your future, and that you need to learn to forgive yourself and recognize that sometimes you're just not at fault and you are not the cause of these things. Try to let people in, especially when they make the effort to do so. Just, keep an open mind. Now I'm reading a fantasy book now. It's a very light fantasy, very popular one at that. I've shown this in my short form videos. This is Light Lark by Alex Asser. And I'm also planning on reading Animal Farm. So I'm going to keep this with me. I'm already on page 36. At first, my first impression of this book, I thought I wasn't going to like it. I'm still tiptoeing around the story. So I've been taking notes whenever I read something, just so I wouldn't forget like the character's backstory or what you need to know as you go on. It would also help me in my videos. Okay, not much. I haven't written that much. Just that flirty, like when you first meet someone and they're already flirty. Not for me. I'm a slow burn kind of person. I'll read this probably, depends on my mood. I plan on keeping a few books at a time. My resolution beginning this month is to keep a couple of books, a different book for every genre, fantasy or any romance book, or something that is very light, and one that needs more thinking. And I have something on my phone or iPad. I'm reading also The Air by Kira Cass. Don't judge me. It's I have loved the selection ever since I was in high school, and I haven't read The Air and The Crown. I'm not sure what the last book is called. Just the story of America. I've heard some people did not like it. That's just for when I don't have my books with me and I need to read something. So yeah, 3 books in all. And I'm planning also on finding a book to listen to, audiobook. I'm just not sure. I've tried listening to Powerless, did not like it. I don't know if it's just the story or if I just didn't like listening to something. I'm more of a, if I don't see it, I don't remember it, or I don't enjoy it. So I feel like I don't like listening to books because I've also listened to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. No, I actually liked that one. I actually liked it. So maybe it's just the book. Okay, I kind of liked A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, but I haven't started the second one. I don't remember the title. I might try it next week. I'll try it next week. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. That's my reading update. So I'll probably end my video here. Yeah, so I can edit and upload. I'm planning on uploading a new video every 2 weeks, and it's not working out so far. I'll end it here. I don't know how to close it. What should I say? See you on my next video. Bye.